All right, from improvements. Now, guys, almost 5,000 already gone. So, we launched this, Deb and I, maybe a couple years ago, and it was a single, and I think it was the petunia. It sold out in like one airing. And we're like, what is it about faux flowers that people love so much? Well, I'll tell you what they love. They love that they can put them anywhere, any time of year, any season, right? You never water them. They don't need sun. You simply put them where you want. So if you hang them in front of your door and you get two, you're gonna have this beautiful, bright floral display, so welcoming, so beautiful. The neighbors will love it. The curb appeal is amazing, and you never have to deal with it. So if you go on a vacation, you don't have to worry about it dying. And we have the most luscious, beautiful colors. You're looking at that gorgeous golden yellow, like sunshine. We also have them available in the pink, which also has little flecks of white. And honestly, I'm standing right next to it. I swear to God, this thing is real. It looks that real. Not only that, you are getting the beautiful steel chain, you are getting the cocoa fiber basket, and you get two of these. So if you want to put them on your front porch, if you want to put them out by your garden, if you want to put them, maybe you got a pool area, a lanai, wherever you want. We're going to show you hundreds of different ways that you can display them. By the way, I also have the wreath available. I have the expandable fence available. We'll show you that in a minute too. Our one-day price is $44.95. And again, you get two of these. Durable, year-round, weather-resistant, and you can transform any space in a matter of seconds. Deb Byers, who's been with us over 20 years. So she started when she was like 19. So Deb is here. Hello, my dear.
How are you? It's so great to be here.
God, it's wonderful to be here with you. And you and I, when we launched this, I remember after the show, I looked at you and I'm like, holy, you know what? I'm like, those things flew out the door.
Out the door.
You know what it is? A lot of our customers travel, or they're seniors, or they're busy moms. Yes. They don't have time to take care of a plant.
Well, absolutely. And you know, spring has sprung, but it's cold here in Florida, and I'm sure it's cold where you are, but this is going to give you the opportunity to jumpstart the season with this set of two gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous azalea plants. These are the azaleas. We've brought you the beautiful petunias in the past, but now we've stepped it up to give you something that's lush and gorgeous with color. You wanted it bigger, we made it bigger. This is a 12-inch pot. You wanted it to go ahead and have more blooms. We're giving you 66 blooms on each one of these spectacular, gorgeous plants. You can take the chain off. There's just 3 little hooks to put it on a tablescape or plop it into a pot. You can hang them up together so that they hang vertically. But the most important thing is you don't have to do anything when it comes out of the box, but just zhuzh it and figure out where you want to hang it to enjoy that gorgeous beauty. And you're getting 2 of them today at an unbelievable value to go ahead and jumpstart spring, because we want to go ahead and get started. The weather's not going to cooperate, but it's not going to matter because these are faux, but they look absolutely real, guys.
You know what's funny is it's about 48 degrees here in Florida.
Yes.
That would normally kill this.
Oh, totally.
It could care less. It's out here, it's like, I don't care because I don't need sun. I don't care if it's hot or cold. I am always going to be beautiful. And I love, like we launched the original, they've gotten better and better, more flowers, a deeper green color on the foliage. Let's go and show them colors, okay?
Yes.
You want to do that? Because here's what I'll tell you. The multicolor always sells out first.
Yes.
So if you love it, you need to be ordering that right now. I mean, look at how beautiful that is, Deb.
Well, now you guys, we pay attention to what you request. So you've said to us, okay, we want it to be bigger. We made it bigger. We want more blooms because we want it to be more lush. We give you more blooms. There's 132 blooms between these 2 great baskets. Then we gave you beautiful azaleas. And the attention to detail is second to none. We also know that you love the multi, but I've got a favorite that I want to show you in a second, because the orange, I even wore my orange shirt. The orange is spectacular, and we'll talk about that in a second. But in the multi, you're getting all 3 of the colors. And remember, you're getting 66 blooms over this entire gorgeous plant. Now, if you were going to go to the garden store and buy plants that you're going to have to take care of and worry about the water and worry about the sun and all that, by the end of the summer, they're dead and you've got to throw them away. And that's money down the drain. What the improvements team gives you is something that looks absolutely natural. We even give you the pistil and the stamen happens right inside the center of the flower, so it's going to confuse the bees. And then you have beauty and ease of use with absolutely zero maintenance. You're getting 2 of them today, and they come with the cocoa fiber basket, which you would pay more money for inside if you went to buy something that was real. The cocoa fiber basket is what gives you real plants the hydration, so you pay more money for that, but you don't have to worry about hydrating these plants because they're faux. So we're just giving you that beautiful basket because it gives you a more decorative look. But remember, 132 blooms, 2 gorgeous plants, ready to go right out of the box. Jumpstart your spring. Don't worry about anything. Sit back and enjoy and get rid of those winter doldrums.
People are going to drive by your house, and they're going to be like, when did she become like a horticulturist?
Yes.
I think that's the right word, isn't it? I think that's what it is.
That's the word.
When did this one get the green thumb? And by the way, if you want to cascade them, I love that look too. So if you're in an apartment and you don't really have an entryway, that would be beautiful there. They're great out by a deck. They're great out by your pool. We have a lanai over here, you can hang them. We've got them stacked over here. I love them in an entryway. And by the way, I don't know if you see our entryway. We have the wreath available. If you want to get the wreath, we have the fence.
Yes.
The expandable fence, also available, and we'll put those item numbers up. I think actually we're going to spend some time on that in the next hour. But guys, here's the information for the fence. And by the way, you know how many of those I own?
Yes, I know.
I own 10 of them.
Of course. Well, because they are so fantastic.
They are beautiful, and there it is right there, and it's only $34.95, and it'll stretch up or down, left or right, so you can accommodate any space. But that is a steal, and I've never seen it with the multicolor,
well,
ever.
Now we're presenting it to you in the multi, so you'll be able to get the fence. It does all the wonderful things, has the bamboo rods, all the features that you know and love that the fence actually gives you, but we've got it in the multi. There are 81 flowers on there, but I want to talk about the orange. Now,
this is hot.
This is absolutely gorgeous. So if you're familiar with azaleas, and what happens with azaleas, they come up in the springtime, and they are just so full and so lush. The colors are unbelievable. So what the improvements team did was look at all the colors that are available in that beautiful array of colors that the azaleas do naturally, and picked out 4 of the best. We give you this gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful orange. It's a soft orange, almost like a light tangerine color, but look at the attention to detail. You've got all that striation of color. You've got the pistil and the stamen in the middle, so it really is something like the bees are going to come in here. We had that happen last year. It was like, whoa, what they were dive bombing.
I remember.
And
I'm like, come on, bees, these are fake.
They were like, whoa,
Go
those
over
aren't
there.
real.
I know.
But the other thing that makes these so spectacular is the variations on the color of the green. And they're going to give you something that's going to look absolutely real. Now, also, what we've done, we didn't do anything fancy here. This is just a plain wooden window box, and we took the chain off. Then when the chain is when the plant is hanging, it's about 27 inches. When you take the chain off, it's only about 15 inches high. We simply took the chain off and just plopped it into this box to give you this unbelievably high and gorgeous look that you would have to have a gardener come and make it grow and make it water and fertilize it. You don't have to do that. These plants are ready to go right out of the box. All you need to do is pull the chain up, give them a little zhuzh, have them spill down, and you've got all that beauty ready to go.
You know what I love? And I'll step over to the pink. What I love about it is that, and listen, we're not telling you to have real flowers. I'm going to be presenting you real flowers in a matter of a month or so maybe even weeks. What I'm saying is there are certain parts of your house where you don't want to have to babysit. Hanging plants are traditionally hard to keep alive because if you don't water them, they're not in the ground. They're like a potted plant, right? So with these, they're always going to be vibrant. They're always going to be beautiful. And I love the consistency of them because even with a live plant, 50% of your greenery can be brown, right? 30 or 40% of the flowers can be dying at any time. These are always in bloom. They're always fresh. They're always green. Listen, flowers make you happy.
They absolutely do.
And we have all kinds of stuff that we deal with on a daily basis. We're all going through different things. And when I've got my roses are starting to grow, and now it's 48 freaking degrees. I'm like, oh no, my roses are starting to grow. Because, it's Florida. But the point is, these will always be in bloom. They'll always be out there. When you walk out onto your patio, I have a little deck, a little sun porch with French doors. And I don't want to hang plants out there because now I got to get on a ladder. I got to water them. And I'm a tall guy, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're a senior and you're like, I can't do live plants for whatever reason. Some people are allergic. to live plants. These are gorgeous, and they're going to be gorgeous all year long. This is the pink. We have them in the yellow, which Deb will talk about next. The orange has been red hot, and if you want the multicolor, I'm just telling you, order them now, because those really, they are probably the most spectacular, like out of the gate, but some people like a certain color.
Well, and you can't go wrong. All of these colors are absolutely beautiful, and I want you to know they look so real. The improvements team knows Faux. That's what makes us separate from other companies out there. We've been working in this industry for a very long time, and we're one step ahead of the technology, so we can bring you plants that are going to be natural looking. That's the whole point of this. We want you to have something that's going to give you beauty ready to go right out of the box. That's the first point. We don't want you to have to spend money over and over and over again. Now, I love the look of these plants, and I love having something outside in my yard, but for a long time before I started working for improvements, I had to go out to the garden store, fight with everybody else, find a place to park, look around, you go through all the plants. This one doesn't look so great. That one doesn't look so great. Okay, great. And you would pay upwards of $25 for one plant. Then I have I'm so optimistic it's going to last through the season, and then the buds start to fall off, and then I'm picking them up off the ground, and I'm stuffing them back into the plant going, oh, please, please, please. By the end of the summer, it just has to be thrown out, and I vow I'm never going to have to do that again. The investment that you're making today on these gorgeous plants is a one-time investment for the two of them that you're getting. Put them away in the wintertime or leave them out all year long, depending upon where you live and the temperature. They are going to be spectacular. So I think we're going to see my house. Now, I just live in a small condo.
Love it.
And I've got I have two hooks that flank my front door. I've got a hedge. I've got a little seating area there. And they absolutely look beautiful in my neighborhood. They're just gorgeous. I chose the beautiful pink because I love that little touch of white. Yep. I also have the wreath. If you can see it, there's a storm door there, but I also have the wreath in that multicolor. So you can have that whole array of everything available that we have today to give you that gorgeous look of spring.
That looks like a happy home.
Right? It is a happy home.
So, and I get a lot of people that say, well, I don't need two. Well, then give one to somebody. All right, if you only have space for one, walk over to your neighbor's yard or call your kids and be like, I got you something. And remember, even if a great gift for kids, because they're going to forget to water a regular plant all the time. I forget to water half my plants unless I'm out there. I'm like, oh my God, I went on vacation. I didn't have anybody water my plants. Luckily, we had a little bit of rain while I was gone. You will never have to lay a hand on these once you put them up. All right, unless they get snow on them and you got to dust that off. That's it. But don't be afraid to touch them. They are very, very durable. Like, I would never do this to a live plant, but I can actually take my hand and I can touch these and I can situate. You can actually move some of the stems around and you can situate them any way you want, and they're the perfect size. They're not too big. They're big enough so that from the street, people will go, God, look at those beautiful flowers.
Well, you guys requested. Last year, we gave you the 11-inch petunia plant, and you said, you know what, I want it a little bit bigger, and we hear you. We pay attention to what you want, so we went ahead and made this a 12-inch plant. You wanted more buds. We gave you more buds. There are 66 on here, and Guy made a really valid point. When you get it, we want you to zhuzh it. They'll come in a box. They'll have a little plastic bag on it. They're going to go ahead and release all these tendrils. And then you just have to kind of give it a zhuzh and hang it. There's no wrong way to hang this. So like in my home, when I get a breeze, my plants are always doing this. And it doesn't matter. There's no ugly side. Even the bottom with that cocoa fiber base is absolutely spectacular. And by the way, when you're looking at that picture there, all we did was hang the bottom hook on the frame of the top hook. So you can go ahead and create that vertical look as well, which I think is so stunning. So if you don't have two hooks, you can hang them. And if all you have is like a shepherd's hook or something like that, they're lightweight, so they're not going to be a problem. They are absolutely amazing. They're weather resistant, and fade resistant, and rust resistant, and they are work resistant. Just open the box, admire them, and figure out where you want to put them and how many you want.
Deb, the shepherd hooks, I got 600 left.
Oh, wow.
This one,
this one,
thing
yes.
right here. I was pointing over there. I meant right here.
Absolutely
this
great.
Double shepherd's hook, which allows you to put it into a base or to put it in a pot, which is really nice if people have an apartment or a condo. We only have about 600 of those available. If you want the fence, the expandable fence, I've never seen it with the multicolor blossoms on it. That is beautiful. That's still available. So listen, everybody deserves to have some flowers in their house.
Absolutely.
You know, and you all know my mom, and I talked about my mom, you know, lost my mom last year, but she always had 1 or 2 flowers in the house, and I'd bring them over. Always brought her flowers on Valentine's. You know, it makes you smile. And again, as I said earlier, not everybody has the ability to grow or to continue to grow. One more thing I wanted to say. When you look at our retail value on this, I think it's $100. You are stealing these away at less than 50. They're less than 45. And you are getting 2. And one of my favorite parts about this that we don't spend a lot of time talking about is the cocoa fiber basket.
Yes.
We could have put these in a plastic pot and saved some money. But let me tell you, when you look at this, look at how beautiful the bottom of that is. And this is real cocoa fiber, like you would see in a real plant. And then steel all the way through, right? The chain.
Yes.
What would you pay for a chain and a fiber pot? You'd probably spend 20 bucks on that. And you're getting the plant to go along with it. This is the pink. I love the pink because it's got the little bit of white in it.
Beautiful.
It's very pretty.
It's almost like a fuchsia, everybody. And you know, when you go, if you go online when we're done here, you're having your coffee, go online and look at all the colors that are available when you see azaleas. That's what we're giving you. The gorgeous pink with that beautiful bits of white, the spectacular yellow that is just like sunshine, the deliciously gorgeous soft orange, and it is a beautiful soft orange. It's not a pumpkin, it's almost like a soft tangerine. Absolutely spectacular. And that's one of the colors that the azaleas actually create in real life. And then we give you the multi, which is a combination of all 3 of them. But you're getting 66 beautiful buds of color.
Gorgeous.
66 on each one of these gorgeous plants. That's 132 buds that you're not going to have to pick up off the ground like I did after I spent 25 bucks at the garden store and they had all my plants died. You have all the versatility of how you want to hang them. We're giving you the chain. It's easily removable. If you should remove it, it's just 3 little clips. Do not get rid of it because you've got the versatility of hanging it again, but you can put it on a table as a tablescape without the chain. You can plop it into a window box like we did with this gorgeous orange, or we even have a little planter over here by the front door where we went ahead and just put it right into a pot.
Oh, sorry.
All you need to do.
My big head just got in the way. I was going to walk back and show everybody, but I should have looked at the camera first. Sorry, Rebecca. All right, it's right. This is, Deb, I love this.
Isn't that adorable?
See that? Look at that.
Now, and so we happen to have had that gorgeous orange pot on the table. We went, oh my gosh, that'll be beautiful. So we just plopped the plant right into the pot. We took the chain off. We're gonna put the chain in a basket so you know where it is. You always wanna have that. And look at how charming that is. Now, I don't have a gardener. I don't have a handyman. I don't have a green thumb. What I do have are beautiful, gorgeous
Deb,
faux plants.
I draw a pumpkin face on that for Halloween. Come on.
We've already got one of you, Guy,
Yeah,
in the
that's
pumpkin
true.
face.
I do have the pumpkin
That's a
head.
tradition. But you'll see all around the set,
Look at
we've
this.
got them hung
Aren't
all
they
different
beautiful?
ways. That's how versatile these beautiful
I mean,
faux
you
plants
really,
are.
you can't go wrong.
You can't.
You
You
really,
can't.
really can't. I would say it's probably one of my favorite things I've ever sold with you, only because I'm like, who would not love this?
Absolutely.
Because you and I understand not everything. Listen, we have the garden dealer come up. If you're 95 years old, you may not want to use that. We're being honest. This is for everybody that wants something pretty.
Absolutely.
That they don't have to worry about. No sunshine. I don't care if it rains or snows, sleet, whatever it is, if the wind blows, so well made, you're not going to lose flowers. I've lost many plants, hanging plants from the wind in Florida.
Oh, wow.
If it falls down, you pick it up and hang it back
That's
up.
exactly right. No maintenance, absolutely zero, no worries. Everything is going to come to you, and you're simply going to have to decide where you want to hang it. And they're lightweight, everyone. They're only about 2.5 pounds, so you don't have to go through any sort of fuss of having something put in with a molly, so it's got lots of weight and all that stuff. It's lightweight. Lightweight, easy to use, fade resistant, weather resistant, rust resistant. All it is beautiful. The hardest part is which color do you want to have in your yard or garden and how many do you want, because you're getting the 2 of them. They'll flank a front door. You can hang them vertically like we have, like you're seeing right there. I love that look. But this is going to be something that's going to make you smile when you walk into your front door or you walk out into your garden. And whether you've got a large expanse yard or just a small little space, these are going to enhance it and give you that beautiful touch of spring, even though it's still February and cold pretty much everywhere, including here in Florida.
Let's spend a minute or two on the multicolor. And I know everybody's buying the multicolor, but now they're getting all the other colors. We wanted to show you this because this really kind of showcases the beauty of this
Yes.
and how realistic it is. I mean, when you come in close, and Rebecca, if you can, get in really, really close to this, it doesn't look fake when you're 6 inches away from it.
And it doesn't,
I mean,
absolutely.
look at that.
And we have fooled the bees. I mean, we're out here on the outdoor set. We're not kidding when we tell you that the bees have flown through here.
Hummingbirds will come here. They're attracted to color.
Well, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. So we even the attention to details. Look at that. That's the anatomy of your flower. We gave you the stamen and the pistil, so you've got all that beauty in the center of your flower. Variations and shades of the gorgeous shades. The green has variations on it, so that just like Mother Nature, but we gave you something that's going to be that beautiful and that maintenance-free. And because you're getting 2 of them today, you're going to really be able to double up on the beauty so that you have nothing to worry about with 132 blooms. They're going to stay right on your plant, and you're going to be able to enjoy them. A gorgeous cocoa fiber basket, which is so high-end, and the beauty of these gorgeous colors.
I wanted everybody to see this one in the sun, too. Look at how beautiful it is if you come in close. I mean, it is so realistic looking. The way that it cascades down, the way that it drapes, the way that some of the flowers point up, some point left, some point down. It's very, very artistically done. So if you've got a porch or a patio, or you haven't had flowers in your house in a long time, or you're afraid because you're like, I kill flowers, I don't grow flowers. You're never gonna kill this because it ain't alive, although it looks absolutely gorgeous and it looks alive. So no maintenance, everybody gets 2. I have 5 minutes left in this presentation. Deb will be back. Well, she's not going because she got a bunch of other stuff, but we will be doing another presentation next hour. But so far the pink and the multi, those are the ones that are red hot right now. But let me just tell you, the orange, that'd probably be the one that I would get. I love that orange.
The orange is so unique to the beautiful azaleas. It's really a true color. It's a soft orange. And when they, the team, I get to see all this stuff beforehand and I get to go, oh my gosh, that's so fabulous. But we talked about the colors in advance and we talked about which flower would we want to see, and we decided on the azalea because it's got so many different colors in its natural state. And the orange is so beautiful because you don't see it all the time. So we've given you this beautiful, soft, sort of a tangerine orange. This is not a pumpkin. This is really beautiful. And you've got all the green that goes with it. But again, you've got 66 of these gorgeous little buds on each one of the 2 plants that you're getting today. You wanted it bigger and better than ever, and Improvements listens to you, and we're making it bigger and better than ever with the set of 2 of them that you're getting today. Ready to go, out of the box, get rid of the winter doldrums, hang them now no matter where in the country you live, no matter what the temperature is, to give you that sense of, okay, spring is coming, and now you can have that beauty without having to worry about the ground is too hard and you got the snow and it's all terrible. Put these out there and just enjoy them. They're going to be spectacular.
Yeah, by the way, if you got people coming over, spritz them with a little perfume as they come in. They're your plants. You could do whatever you want, but realistically, like I said, there is no maintenance. You never have to worry about water. You never have to worry about sunshine or soil or fertilizer. And listen, I love a real plant. There's something very rewarding in growing a plant, but not everybody has the ability to do that.
Yes.
And these instantly add a pop of color. They show your neighbors that you care.
Yes.
And that's a big deal.
It's true.
You know, I lost my awnings in the hurricane.
Right.
And I was like, heck with that, screw that. I'm not spending it because they're like $7,000 to replace.
Right.
I have lived without them for about 3 months, 4 months. And Danny came over the other day and he's like, I don't know, Dad, the house. And I was like, yeah, we got to get the awnings. Well, and you know what? I don't get them to cover anything. I get them because they're decorative.
Yes.
And they make the neighborhood look nice. Sometimes you got to buy stuff because you're part of the team. You're part of your neighborhood. And you really want to show that you care. I mean, there's a couple of shows on TV where they show a guy that goes to some poor person's house who hasn't been able to take care of their yard. And the grass is overgrown. And you feel for them. And this, there's nothing to do. There's no work. If you want to have something pretty outside of your house, buy this. If you only need one, give one away. Give one to one of your other neighbors, right? Donate it somewhere. But our retail at 90, can't even read it from here. It says 99 bucks. We are half of retail where you would expect to buy these. And if you've bought faux plants They are not cheap.
Well, they're not cheap. That's absolutely true. There are a couple of stores out there that sell faux pants, and they are not cheap. That's the other reason why the improvements team wants you to have something that's quality is absolutely amazing and that they're economical. The best part, too, is that when we're presenting it as a today's special, this is a one-time investment. You don't have to go out and buy these again. You can put them away next winter time if you don't want to use them here in Florida. Of course, you can leave them around all year long. It doesn't matter because they're weather-resistant, fade-resistant, rust-resistant. They're absolutely going to be amazing. So we've given you all of the attributes that you would have in a natural plant without any of the worry, and the investment is only one time to go ahead and enjoy gorgeous, gorgeous flowers that you're going to be able to hang on a plant, put in a pot, put on a table, put virtually anywhere. You're in charge of how you want to display them, and they're there for you to give you that beauty.
So I'll go over the colors one more time. Excuse me for crossing behind you, Deb. So this is a multi. All right, so this has every color that's in the other flowers, and it has that beautiful green. You get 2 of the plants, you get 2 of the baskets, and you get all the chains. If you want to get the shepherd's hook, 550 remain.
Okay.
These are great if you don't have any place to hang them. Just put them in a pot, or you can stick them in the ground in front of your front porch.
Yeah, and they're adjustable, 59 inches high, or you can make them shorter like we've done here.
You got orange.
Beautiful orange. Absolutely, please consider the orange. It is a spectacular color.
This is yellow.
Can't go wrong,
No,
like a giant sunshine.
Oh my gosh, if these don't
happy.
make you smile, then
So
you ain't got a face. You're gonna love how these look in your front yard, or even if you've got a pool or a garden, you could hang these from a line in your garden.
You totally could. On a tree, you could hang them on the tree. You
Easily.
don't have to, they're lightweight, 2.5 pounds. You can't go wrong with that.
And then finally, this is our
pink.
2-pack of the beautiful pink with white. Remember, no maintenance, easy decor. I mean, I know it's still early in the season. It's still kind of winter time, but who cares? Buy them now. Take advantage of the savings. You could put them out right away.
This is the perfect time to put them out.
I love it.
Everybody's going to think that you're a master gardener, but nobody's going to know that they're faux. They're absolutely realistic looking, and you're going to be thrilled that you have
You
them.
could walk outside with a watering can with nothing in it and just pretend. You're like,
That's a great
Everybody
idea.
will think you're a great gardener. All right, we are out of time. Deb, give me about 30 seconds on the fence.
Okay, this
People
is
are
the
going
famous
crazy for that.
improvements.